He's even added. I don't know. I actually want to watch the video on how he set it up. He's got 3 big LED lights above him in the room, and they somehow censor light in the game. So if you're driving in like in the streets at night in a game, every time you drive past a sort of like a lamppost, the lights above him actually get brighter or darker depending on it for full immersion. It must be millions that he's put into that thing. Bloody Australian.
I'm coming in. What is that?
Alright.
Runway 26? Can
I'm
never
gonna do my
remember
whole
what direction it is.
Let me see if I can have a look for you.
Okay, evening, folks.
Oh, evening.
Hey, Bill.
What's Radio Caroline got to do with the price of milk?
It's because that's the one I've been coming into the last couple of nights.
Oh, okay.
It says I just fell into autopilot.
Right.
So that was census statistics. I'm like, wow.
Wait, you might need to adjust your microphone a bit, Sheep.
Here, how about now?
That's better.
That's powerful.
Yeah, I just had census statistics.
Right.
Oh shit! I'm hitting the goddamn. My lord. Okay, as I was saying, and that was Census Canada, like Statistics Canada, ringing on my door and asking me all kinds of questions, like, are you the only one that lives here? And then they turn around and they say, what sex are you? What were you born as? What gender are you? I'm like, looked at her. I'm like, are you kidding? She sat there. She goes, we have to ask. She said, we're not allowed to assume. I said, you're joking me. And she says, no. She said, you wouldn't believe it, some of the questions we have to ask. I'm like, can you put down overweight gay horse pumpkin fucker? She started laughing. She's like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Lex, you were asking about the runway number, I think.
Yeah, I'm down.
I was checking on the. I'm trying to find Mozdok because now I'm curious. I never knew they all had numbers.
Well, it's the angle direction divided by 10. That
you came from the west side, right?
Yeah, so it must be runway 26.
08.
08, what?
Yeah, the east side is 26, the west side is 08. Or at least on this chart.
I came in from the east. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah, then 26. Well done, look at you.
Oh, this is gonna suck ass. Oh, this is seriously gonna suck ass, dude. Okay, so for me I want to add in a connector, right? The problem is that I can't cut the connector that's there, because if I do, then it goes loose and it won't. If I put a conveyor block in, it's not gonna join up properly, correct? Like if you have like a string, right? You have a line, and what happens is you sit there and you cut that string, and you throw something in. It won't line up again, and like it will either line up to the one, but it won't connect to the other. So I'm doing is so I literally will have to tear apart this entire ship. Like the entire ship.
What? We're talking about the leg lax or your build?
No, my quarter
okay.
board quarter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Although I
Oh,
could technically. Ooh. Hold on a minute here. If I cut it there instead and put a piston. Fuck it, we're gonna go for it. Oh, you put a beacon on here. I gotta take that off.
wow.
Well, I have to. It's in the way. I'm gonna replace it, but oh shit! The damn fucking grinder locked.
Grinder locked.
Yeah, my grinder. Like I was pressing the button, release it, and it was still going.
Oh. There's a double click that does it. Did you disconnect under it? Oh, unless your connection has dropped out.
Now?
That's better.
Yeah, and but your microphone's come unplugged.
I heard him.
Yeah, you'll hear him. But there'll be a significant difference when he plugs his headphones. His microphone replugs his microphone.
Oh, okay.
And now?
Oh, yeah.
Now I went to fly some other plane redeemed, but I haven't even
Yeah.
flown yet.
Alright.
That Swedish, what?
Oh, the vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to jump in one as well? See if I can remember anything about what needs to happen. Oh no, didn't you
I guess
do
you
the,
could.
didn't you do the
Auto
tutorial
start.
for it the other week?
Um,
Oh wow.
I did, but I forgot it because I was distracted by something which I'm not going to mention.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Mm.
Well, it's I was able to get a green on both ends when I put that conveyor walk in there.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Now, my lines are not going to be good.
Well, scrub it. Start again.
Okay, now, both times I've tried to take off from this thing, the server's lagged and I've died, so here's hope.
Blame the server.
But also, both times I've done it, for hooks. Yeah, so if he, as long as he doesn't join on my takeoff, it should be good.
Am I clear to take off?
Which way are you going? I'm at the far end from the Spitfires. You should be well in there by the time you get anywhere near me.
The far, well, you're at the eastern end, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just pulling onto the runway.
Wow. Wow.
So a less than successful takeoff.
So I took off, got wheels in the air, heard something pop, and then basically had no power. Okay, cool, so back to A10.
Try how much longer I can keep going for. Maybe half one at a push.
Oh, same. I was really tired.
Makes three of us.
At the moment, I'm sort of feeling like dizzy tired.
Yeah.
Did you need a cup of coffee?
I probably do need a cup of coffee, to be fair, but
I think my problem.
Oh god, that's gonna take 10 years.
no,
Maybe
not-
quicker just to sleep.
It's not a convoluted coffee. Normal coffee.
Okay, at least. Okay, at least. I mean a
Think-
confused coffee, yes.
I think my problem is I went to bed early last night, which means I got up early this morning, which means I've been up longer today.
Good theory.
My track IR is behaving really oddly when I look to the right.
No, this left.
Joggly.
Yeah, I get manic head movement when I look to the left.
Well, mine is to the right. Only when I turn right round. When I'm trying to look behind me, I'm okay looking down. As soon as I want to look up slightly, it then starts to joggle about.
It's
But
the,
I've got good pictures. It's getting 3 good dots. So I thought, oh, it's losing one, perhaps. You know, every now and again it's blinking out or something because of the angle. But they were 3 good dots, and yet it's still, because I put the track IR screen over the top of the DCS screen, and as I turned my head, I could see both, and it's right in front, and I could see that I had 3 good green dots, but it was just going odd.
Come on.
Right, I'm gonna take off very soon, okay?
And Lax, I started laughing at my friend today. He sent me a message. Last night, he heard like weird noises and voices in his yard. And given what's going on currently, he's like, okay, not a chance. So he grabs his gun, goes outside, but he goes outside like gun up, ready to shoot. He comes face to face with 3 SANDF soldiers, and it's like it's a standoff between him and the 3 of them, and everyone's trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And then apparently what happened was they were actually chasing someone, and this guy headed in the yard next door to my friend. So the troops went into his yard to try and intercept. So he says it's kind of a moment of, he looks like, okay, they're wearing our uniform, but you still never know.
Yeah.
And then they kind of look at him, and they thought, okay, whatever. And so he actually helped them. He basically covered the one side while they went in. So he's like, in the head he's kind of happy he went outside because he got to work with a couple of SANDF soldiers. But he said that first moment when you walk outside and there's 3 of them there with their rifles, you can't like, can I help you? Oh boy. I'm just glad they didn't all know. I'm actually upset that they didn't shoot first. It would make the world a better place without him. But anyway. Next time.
If it was the US, they would have fucking shot first, guaranteed. Ain't no time to fucking waste their down in the US, man. You just fucking blink wrong and they shoot you.
Well, I've been having quite a peaceful time because I haven't played War Thunder in a long time. And War Thunder decided to come to me because I was outside of my car quickly, and one of the Roy cuts, I don't know which one it was, but one of the modern ones is actually in War Thunder with the British tanks, literally drove down my road. I'm like, oh, okay, War Thunder's come to me.
Yep.
It was beautiful, I won't lie, like, but yeah, also kind of nerve-wracking because I'm like, shit, is there something happening nearby, or are they just doing it because they want to? Like, you never know.
Yeah.
Because I think now we've got 25,000, or we've got 10,000 so far troops in the area, or not in the area, but in 2 provinces. Now they're adding another 15,000. Because I think we can't put any more than that.
This fucking uprising?
You don't understand, because now they're busy fucking with one of the ex-presidents. It's bad. Basically, Durban has almost no sort of malls or anything. So the food supply there is pretty much fucked. The fuel supply is fucked. Everything in Durban is fucked, basically. They say it's going to take about 20 years to get Durban back to where they were 2 weeks ago.
You know, all it does is take like a group of guys just to go in there with a shit ton of, like, I mean, you have access to jets. Everybody who's not protesting, get the fuck out and just go in there and just lace the entire fucking area.
That's actually what was planned. That's basically because my stepdad's friend is really high up in the police force, and he was saying that the sort of rules of engagement were we'll give everything a couple more days if there's no signs of improvement. Because genuine happens is the minute the military shows up, people sort of start calming down. Basically, they were going to give it a day after all the troops arrived. If nothing happened, it was going to be fire. It would like just martial law, do whatever you need to do to stop it.
Yeah, just sit there and fucking.
Now the scary thing about everything is it's only Durban or KwaZulu-Natal, which is by the coast, and then us in Gauteng. Only 2 of the 9 provinces have had this problem. And it's this bad. So you can imagine what it would have been like if all the provinces had this problem.
What exactly are they? Why are they?
Okay, so it started off about a week ago. What happened was our old president is now, yes, him. He's now going to jail.
Oh, good.
And exactly, but there's certain loyal ANC members who are not happy about it because they say the current ANC government is not looking after them properly. So it started off as protest. Then other people decided, okay, we're going to use these protests as an excuse to cause mayhem. So it kind of, everyone says the whole thing now is because of Zuma still, but it's not. It's kind of one group saw another group doing something and saw an opportunity.
Right.
So yeah, that basically happened. But I think there's already been I think it's by my dad, because it's been quite bad where my dad stays. I think in my dad's area alone yesterday, I think they arrested like 500 and something people.
Really?
Yeah. They're trying to do this as the government's trying to do it as non-violently as possible, but they've said that if it gets to the point where they have to be violent, then so be it.
So what's Cape Town looking like? Is it still pretty aggressive?
From what there's been small sort of protests, like just a regular protest, but there hasn't been any sort of chaos that's been happening up here, and other than in Durban. We're the only 2 provinces that have had this kind of problem. The thing is now, like nothing's gonna happen as bad now, because now sort of the military and they're sort of posted by the mall. Like, because we go into the shops tomorrow, and we're probably gonna pass the shit on the military because they've sort of surrounded the rest of the shopping centers and stuff. The biggest problem is because they got caught off guard. That's why everything happened. Because I mean, 2 days ago they tried to start something literally not even 2 minutes from my house, and the cops shut it down very quickly. But I mean, the mall 10 minutes away got completely fucked. Like there's nothing left.
Right.
It's got to the point where like the reason the military's been deployed as well is because the cops are so outnumbered. Like across the 2 provinces, they're so spread thin they can't actually deal with everything. So you'll find like certain communities, especially the ones around the areas where it's been looted, they've actually set up blockades themselves, like members of the community. And basically they're not the military, I mean not the police, so they don't have some sort of code of like rules of engagement. Basically they taking no mercy on the looters. Like I think it was actually live on TV, there was literally 30 seconds after a car got caught on fire because there was a looter, and they tried to stop him but he wouldn't stop, so they eventually got him to stop and just set the entire car on fire. And the cops don't care. Like the one case, there were a couple of looters that were trying to fight their way out, so the guys just killed them, and the cops were just there like, okay, well, we'll deal with it, you guys just do your thing. Because the cops are actually really thankful that they are getting this amount of support.
Oh yeah.
But it's also, especially because of like with the past with this country, like there's a lot of sort of rumors going around, which are bullshit. Like, the best is the one where it's like, oh no, it's the white militia starting up again, and then everyone's kind of like, well, no, are you stupid? Have you even opened your eyes a bit? And then there's other guys saying, no, it's like they're all doing it to reverse apartheid, and it's like, well, actually, again, if you look at it, no, because if that's the case, the police force would be turning on us, and they're not. So the biggest problem as well is it's more of a cultural thing than anything. I think it's more of the Zulus and that's causing the shit, because I think the Zulu is Zulu. So the Zulus and that are the ones starting all the shit. And all the other guys, like the Koza and all them, are kind of like, oh, okay, well, you guys are stuffed now. So it's kind of, it's not necessarily a color thing, it's more of a tribe thing. Or when I say tribe, it's not as bad as it used to be, but still, like, you've got your differences and they still hate each other. So I don't care. I'll side with whichever side doesn't decide to burn down no more. Doesn't bother me, I don't care.
Whatever side saves the WRX, I pledge my allegiance.
Dude, literally, dude, like, I still phoned the dude today, I'm like, how's the shop? He's like, no, the shop's fine. I'm like, because if you need to store the car somewhere, I've got a spot for a WRX. He's like, let me guess, you want the WRX? I'm like, amazing.
Alright, Larks, we're gonna try this. Connector on.
But that's also like why, like I was saying to you and Arwen in the other stream, if they do open the highways and send that truck down, if they need like an extra person, I'm more than willing to go help out. It'll actually be kind of fun, to be honest. Little adventure. But Arwen acts too much like a mom. Honestly.
1 second, you just sat there and said about going down to help out, taking care of it.
So basically what's happening is, because my mom and my stepdad both work for 2 different security groups, and what's happening now is they're trying to organize a truck full of supplies to go down to Durban at some point when they reopen the highways, just to help out with like food and all that kind of stuff. But because of like with numbers being spread thin, trying to control, like keep everywhere under control, like there's certain groups that you can, that where they're actually like volunteering to help out with certain security things. So I'll put my name down with my stepdad's company, that if they need extra hands to help get the, like, escort the stuff down there, then I can help out. Which is cool, because I get to drive in an armored car. Because basically, because the protest mainly started on the highways where there were a lot of trucks and stuff that got burned down, because that's where they started off at the highways, and they were targeting cars and burning trucks and all that kind of stuff, and looting them. Well, they'd first loot the trucks and then burn them. So that's how it sort of started, and then everything started spiraling, and then they were like, when there were no more trucks to go after, they thought, okay, let's just go for the stores. And the best is the excuse. It's like, and I understand some people, this is the case, like with hunger and stuff, they're trying to like help out their families and stuff. But then you literally get guys pulling up in their flippin' brand new 2020 Mercedes Benz, grabbing a 65-inch TV, and that's them looting for food to feed their families. It's like, how retarded can you be and still breathe?
Free TV, man. Free TV. Come on now.
No, but the best part then is actually a video as a joke about it, because like, you know, like in like the fast food places, you get like the TVs that they've got all the menus that like flicker the different ads and stuff. they've been stealing those. So we can just see them getting home, plugging the TV in, and all they see are these ads from a fast food restaurant.
Alrighty. What kind of strength should I put on this character? I'm wondering if it's a strength that killed. This is magnetic strength, right?
Yeah, the magnetic strength will affect how violently it gets pulled in. But I don't think it would have been what caused the arm, the hinge to go missing.
Well, dude, here goes. Maybe trying this miner ship. Okay. Oh baby, oh boy. Yeah, so you know how I didn't expect this to be that heavy. Holy shit.
Sorry, a second.
So the one platform that has just the drill that's supposed to go into it, right, is pretty much a full weight of, like, as if I was fully loaded.
Right.
Like, it's 186,590 kilograms. Just this platform.
You are talking about building a modular rig, so...
Yeah, but I didn't expect it to be this heavy. Like, honestly, I thought, you know, okay, it's like 5x5 armor block with one battery, a couple of connectors, and some conveyor. That's it.
Yeah, well, you think how many steel plates has to go into one of those refineries?
And it is literally walking back and forth as it, which is interesting as hell, because realistically, right, you don't have any gravity, so there shouldn't be any gravity at all.
No, but
That
it's
is
going to be... You're going to be fighting... maybe the rotor strength.
There is no rotor.
Hinge, sorry. Hinge.
No hinge either. I didn't put a hinge, this is a straight 2 pistons.
Okay, so the piston is carrying...
So the piston, right, I've got 2 pistons, both are retracted. And I am... yeah. Right now I'm sweating bullets.
Well, is there... I wonder if it's the piston, it's just not. Because it's not built for structural integrity, is it?
I
Do
don't
we
know.
need the pistons?
Yeah, because the pistons allow me, like, to... like, if I'm picking up something that is... hold on. If I'm picking up something, right, that is, if I'm picking up something that is taller than like the hold on. So let's say, for example, the ship, right? As I'm picking up this block here that I'm on, I don't really have anything that I need to clear, but I'm picking up the platform with the refiners on, right? I need to be able to extend out and then go in and pick it up.
Copy.
Why do you need to extend though?
Because my ship wouldn't fit in between the refiners.
Why don't we just build up some blocks, like 2 or 3 armor blocks?
I'm lost. Sorry.
So, well, instead of having the connector recessed,
Build the connector up.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, no. What we could do, come to think about it, now you say that, is instead of building it up on the ship, what we do is we build it up on the platform itself.
Yeah.
We could do that. Smart idea.
No one will
Not
believe
just
you.
a pretty face there.
No one will believe you.
Alright, dude. I've got this thing out of the asteroid. Oh boy!
Come on.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy.
Why is it I'm flying around and forever seeing the airfield, and the minute the computer calls bingo, I can't find it? Right, there it is.
Oh, last thing I need right now is a fucking connection problem.
I had a connection and a bit of a slow, but I didn't have a restart yet.
No.
But I guess that mostly occurs when a second person logs on.
Yeah. Oh lordy. Oh boy.
So you're the robot Bill coming in left.
It is.
Okay.
I'll see you. I'll move off.
No, it's right. Should be good. No, so severely hose it up. I'm looking alright at the moment. Just coming beside you.
As long as it's not to my right, it should be alright. That's nice. That is nice. Like a very good touchdown, actually, from what I saw.
That was quite smooth. That's 2 smooth touchdowns I've done tonight. I haven't been able to do anything else successfully, but I've managed to touch down smoothly.
Good. As long as you can touch down and come to a stop. Touching down is in a spit, as we know, is okay, but it's coming to a stop after that becomes the problem.
Lady in the air, bitch on the ground.
Exactly.
Why am I being stupid and doing this by myself? Please answer this question.
Jump in at DCS and fly. I will be in there Sunday.
I'm repaired and refueled, etc. Am I clear for takeoff in the physical sense?
Yeah, I'm just moving off.
Okay, I'll line up. I'm at one side, so I'll line up.
Right, cool. Oops, it's not the right button.
Capture point is to the east northeast, isn't it, or northeast?
Northeast, yeah.
Okay.
You have to wait for the message to pop up.
I thought I'd seen it.
It's if it had just finished, because because of it's still in a phase of testing. It's only active for about 10 seconds. So if you miss it,
Oh right.
you got to wait. You have to wait a randomised time up to 500 seconds.
Perhaps I won't go that way.
So if you don't mind sort of just circling for a bit, and if you keep an eye out for the message to get an idea of how long the respawn is or the restart is.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's something else I can shoot at. Those ones to the east of the airfield are quite lethal now, aren't they?
Can be, yeah.
They knock almost every time they get my engine.
I'm going to take an opportunity just to stand up as Josh Brooks. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Oh, that was quite nice. I went for the I don't know what they are, the tanks that are to the west of the bridge in a nice straight line. I took them out in two strafes, and the second strafe was only for the last one.
Where are you guys?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, you're a bit quiet. How you getting on with that stick, Gaz?
That's feeling really good.
Oh, that's good. Still very quiet. I've got my settings, I think, pretty much where they normally are.
Okay, if you guess, yeah, I couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, you must. Your mic must be low, Gaz. If Daxel couldn't hear you at all.
Yeah, it's about my mind.
Oh, baby. Easy now.
Are you playing DCS? What about now?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
So you can fly your TF-51 anyway.
Yes, but DCS is lagging as usual.
Ah, right.
Actually playing War Thunder now.
Sorry, I caught War Thunder, but I didn't get the rest of it.
I'm playing War Thunder right now.
Where are you, Lex?
Sorry.
Dual platform is in this.
Oh, right. So what? It would say in the draw platform sits on top of the. So it's next to the.
It's next to the storage. So I've got the
Yes.
storage, right? I've got the storage in space. Although it's funny, I actually have it. Like I have the landing gear locked onto the dashboard, but it's not touching.
Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's like a grace distance that it will match with.
Okay. But anyway, yes, it is attached. My heart is just dude. I don't think you understand. I'm like, I was literally in tears, going, "Fuck no, 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 no!"
The capture point is 348 seconds from now. Stay this way. Oh yeah, it looks onto there. Of course it does.
I'll be back in a second.
Copy that.
This is not good. Well, see, I've unlocked. However, my character is magnetized.
Are you using the P key to lock and unlock?
No.
Or have you got it on? Okay.
I hit unlock, which is showing unlock. However, one second, let me get rid of the strength of the magnet. Ooh, baby. Okay, let me try this. Yeah, I've got yellow. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Power it up and on. There we go. Nelly. Do I get stupid? Well, what I was thinking was grabbing the drill bit and popping the drill bit in. However, there's a big however. Oh, what's wrong with this stupid thing? Like, I go forward, there's nothing around me, right? And I'm not getting any forward thrust out of it until I lift. Hold on a second. Well, that's interesting. So, we gotta check the inventory on this. Dude! No wonder why I'm so fucking heavy.
What is it for?
I've got like a shit ton of fucking ice in my hole. I mean a shit ton of ice in my hole. This could definitely explain the reason. glad I didn't pick the filter up. Although I'm really curious, I'm wondering if the ice is what saved me from getting thrashed back and forth.
Right.
I'll see if I can join on DCS.
Okay.
That'd be good. I can't see me lasting much more than half hour though. And it's only half hour because I've just poured myself another tin.
Another what?
Another tin. Open another can.
Alright.
Alright, that's interesting. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
For me to... Hold on. What do I have to highlight again to get the conveyor system to work? Because it won't allow me to manually transfer, will it?
It won't allow you to transfer what, sorry?
Well, you see, I'm trying to get the containers, empty up my containers into the ice out of the containers into the station, right?
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out where it is where the conveyor.
Yeah, I'm not following that, dude. Sorry.
It's okay.
That's not you. That's not yours.
I'm trying to maneuver the ice from my ship into the station.
Yeah.
And every time I click on the ice, it's just draining out the large cargo container in the station. Like any
okay.
cargo container station.
Where are you docked?
My regular docking plate.
The one by the Legolax.
Not the one by the Lego Lax, the one that I built down to the side. Oh yeah, the one like the one that had the armor.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's no broken pieces of conveyor.
No, in fact, you know what? Hold on a second. I want to go check to see if I'm actually locked here. Stand by. Yeah, okay, I'm locked. No, like the only everything even around the conveyor itself is green when I look. What's the conveyor belt listed under?
Well, yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think it appears because there's no configuration of it. If you're talking about like the conveyor tubes.
Yeah, well, you know how, like, you turn the conveyor block on, or like, oh my god. There's a way to stop it from transferring into the station. If you
Okay. There's a collect all and there's a throw out. Now, if you throw out, that's got nothing to do with being connected because it throws it out regardless. Collect all. I'm not sure what direction it collects from, like the ship side or the station side. Because if the station side, it's just going to pull resource back into your ship.
Right, but I mean, where we had it before, where I wasn't sure if it was containers or
there isn't any options on the container to do conveyor other than to use conveyor. I don't think there's a use conveyor. Actually, no, there might be. I think if it's anywhere, if it's there, it's going to be called use conveyor.
right. And what was it listed under? Was it listed under the containers, or was it listed under?
Well, I guess ultimately you need to make sure that everything has got it switched on. So if anything isn't it, if one part of the chain hasn't got it switched on, then it's not going to work. But the conveyor tubes don't have that function to set in the first place because they are the conveyor.
Throw it on.
Throw out will, I think, start pulling from your internal containers and just pumping it out of the connector, whether or not you're connected. So if you're hearing a thunk every now and again, it's emptying your cargo into space.
Yeah, no. That's not what's happening. Trading module or trading mode.
I might call it. I've been reading about why I can't get the Swedish jet to work, and I've basically forgotten what I read in these past two phrases because I haven't been paying attention. I've like read it, but I was just reading random words in my head. For all I know, I now know how to make soup or something. Maybe cake. Never know. Or maybe maybe even bolognese. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it before I smash my head against my keyboard.
Roger.
I'll probably see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, stay safe, mate.
So that, take care.
Adios.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I did relax. All I know is that I can't see the order, so
Okay, well, I'll see
I'm
if I
just
can,
gonna leave it.
yeah, I'll see if I can have a look at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I did, but anyway, the one platform is in place, and I'm unloading the world now before a meteor storm comes in and takes it out. Evil, evil, evil. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, dude. Well, I'm gonna jump off there and go make myself something to eat. Give yourself a good night.
Roger that. Stay safe, buddy, and catch you tomorrow night or whenever I see you next.
Copy that.
Take care. 2TFN.
Yeah.
Take
care.
You guys.
Take care.
I'm probably going to be following suit pretty soon because I've always got something to do before I turn in. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do
just-
it maybe. Oh, sorry, go on.
I just wrecked my aircraft. So.
Oh.
Well, not totally, mate. It got shot up. So
Okay.
when I came in, it wasn't in best nick to land. I didn't have my gear down. Was down. I lost my electrics. I lost my rev counter. I think maybe my prop pitch was working, but I don't know for sure. But my rev counter wasn't registering it, and I had no gear light when I put my gear down. And I suddenly realised, is my gear down? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't showing.
Right.
Right, so I'm going to follow suit and zoom off, and maybe pull in tomorrow night.
Okay.
Okay, my go. Take care, all.
Alright.
Good
Yeah,
night.
stay safe.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Bye. For my viewer, thank you very much for being there, and I will catch you another time, maybe tomorrow night. Take care. TTFN.